It sounds like, well, from what President Trump said, they have just about, to quote him, ended the suspension of that intel sharing with Ukraine. I mean, does that as well help set the tone for a more cordial dialogue between the two sides?
Well, look, I think it helps in terms of the process here. I think obviously what is wanted here, particularly of course from Ukraine, is ensuring that they're able to defend themselves and that there's not continued attacks from Russia. So I think that this is a component that's going to be discussed here, no question, at the meeting. And I suspect it's something that's going to be on the table, of course. But look, I think at the end of the day, the realities are this. This is a war in the eyes of the Trump administration as a war of attrition. It's a stalemate. And, the reality is, in the eyes of the administration, Ukraine's not winning this war. And at the end of the day, the true place you got to get to is the negotiating table. I think what you're talking about right now certainly matters, I think, to Ukraine. It matters in terms of discussions here. We'll see what the administration does. Obviously, they did some pauses here to try and see what, to pause and kind of get to next steps here, particularly as it relates to the economic agreement. But the truth is, it all comes down to negotiation. I think the administration feels very strong about the fact that this war only comes to an end if you get both parties to the negotiating table. That's where I think the bigger elements of these discussions are going to be taking place here in Saudi Arabia. I think it's gearing both parties to get to the negotiating table here.